Hi everyone, Vincent Nguyen here for Yanko Design. I am the editor at large, and today we're looking at the early leaks of the Pixel 9 Pro. Keep in mind, the first rendering that we saw of the Pixel 8 or 8 Pro earlier before it launched was not until 2 months from now, if you kind of put the time frame into perspective. This leak came out 2 months before the 8 leaks came out, courtesy of at-on leaks and my smart price. Okay, so let's just look at the video together really quick here. This is the 3D rendering. There it is. I mean, without naming any specific device, can you tell me what it looks like minus the visor design on the backside? I mean, does it remind you of anything? Let's watch it again real quick here. All right, I mean, do you see the difference? Are you a Pixel user? If you're not, then this might be foreign to you and you're probably thinking, who cares? I don't care if there's a design change for the Pixel 9. So yeah, so with that being said, that's funny to me, at least. It looks, without saying it, it looks like the iPhone 4. It looks like the new iPhone 15, 15 Pro, Pro Max. One of the big difference, obviously, from the front is this punch hole, right, the cutout for the front-facing camera. On the iPhone, however, there is the dynamic island, and that's for Face ID and whatnot. I am happy to see that the bezel, it is getting thinner, and possibly the device is going to shrink from 6.7 inches down to, well, the display is 6.7 inches, it's going to shrink down to 6.5. So hopefully overall the 9 Pro is going to feel nice in your hand. I guess my question to you is, are you on the curve rail side of the camp, or are you on the flat? Me personally, I like the flat. One of my favorite Android phone back in the days is the, I believe it was the Essential phone. And it was Andy Rubin's company. He was a co-founder, developer of Android, and Google bought over Android many years ago. It was because of him that I launched AndroidCommunity.com, which is now acquired by another company. But the Essential phone was just gorgeous. I mean, Andy came up with all the different modules that you can add on, flash, charger, whatever, right? So there's this whole add-on module system. I don't know, did Andy come back to the tech scene and freelance as a designer for Google? I don't know, but I don't care. This device, the rendering of the Pixel 9 Pro looks outstanding, and I love it. I love everything about it. What is going to stay familiar to the 8 series, the Pixel 8, include the power button and the volume rocker. However, as a global world traveler, I mean, on any Android phone, whether it's my Pixel 8 Pro or on the any other Android phone, I always prefer to have a removable SIM. My iPhone 15 Pro Max doesn't. I mean, that's okay just because I use two phones. My Android phone is my work phone, and my iPhone is really for the family because it's a separate number, and I don't care if something happens to it in terms of not being able to port my number over. But for my work phone, when I'm traveling international, it's really important for me to just be able to pop the SIM card out, pop it into the device, or if I'm testing multiple devices, it's nice to be able to do that instead of having to transfer the eSIM back and forth. Just another thing to consider. So if we look at the bottom here. Let's look at the bottom. You got this cutout here on the left side. That could be the speaker grill. And then on the right side is where the physical SIM card is going to be. And then flipping over to the back, I mean, if you've seen a Pixel Fold recently, this looks very much like a Pixel Fold on the back here. And you've got the flash, and then there's the cutout for the microphone. And then there's another cutout here for an additional camera. I'm assuming this is the periscope. You've got a main wide and possibly an ultra wide. So main, ultra wide, and a zoom lens of some sort. Let's see here. On the back, that's the back. Yep. So anyways, so what do you think? I mean, drop me a note. This video, I wasn't planning on doing a video for Yanko Design, but I saw how, you know, everyone's super excited about it, and I thought I kind of voiced my opinion in terms of what I think it looks like in terms of the new design language. I mean, from my perspective, it's not so much as Google hopping on this whole flat edge rail system on the side that Apple is doing, but I think it comes down to components being smaller. This is supposed to use the 3 nano processor, and it's still, once again, manufactured by Samsung. But I think the components are getting smaller. It allows companies like Google and Samsung and others to size down and move components around in a way that's more efficient and compact inside the device itself, and then allowing them to basically come up with a form factor that is the most compact. And in my opinion, this is the most compact, most efficient design. And it's, in my opinion, it's also sturdier, it's more rigid. Overall, this is just a win, in my opinion, when it comes to this design language. Applying screen protector is going to be easier. Applying the back screen protector is going to be easier. It's going to create, you know, a huge market for third-party case makers, because guess what? They got new cases to sell to you. And we love cases here at Yanko Design. We champion a lot of brands that come onto our platform to ask us to share their news that they've got new cases. So be sure to check back on Yanko Design for cases of all sorts, for iPhone, Android, you name it, we've got it covered. Okay, so that being said, that's the Google Pixel 9 Pro leak coming out. Let's watch this video one more time. Hey, if you like this video, I think I'm going to have a lot more videos coming out for Yanko Design. So like and please subscribe to the channel to see more of these videos coming out from me. My name is Vincent Nguyen, editor at large for Yanko Design. Thanks for watching.